Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be talking about the Ingham family of 5 or 7 or 8. Is it 8 these days? It is 8, isn't it? Thought I was right. So, yeah, they're having some issues again. What a shocker. But apparently, it looks like they've been doing a little bit of shoplifting, which we know is not out with the realms of possibility because they do that for a living. As I've said previously, they have been revealed to have done this in the past. Chris told one of his iFam that they did do this, and it doesn't come as much of a surprise these days that they would get up to such nefarious acts.
Good evening everybody, welcome to the next day on this saga, and I can report now that the Caravan has new wheels. Yes darling, oh it's so beautiful.
You bought brand new wheels for it. Why'd you buy brand new wheels? That seems a bit extreme considering you only needed new tyres. But there you go. Yeah, you do you, I guess, isn't it?
New wheel too, although this one doesn't look as new because the wheel trim flew off on the motorway yesterday when we had the second blowout and got disintegrated by another car, and obviously because the first blowout destroyed the trim around here, so it doesn't look half as smart, but at least it's got a brand new fat nice tyre.
Fat? Do you mean big or do you actually mean fat? Because fat in that context doesn't make any sense, does it, Chris? It doesn't, does it? It's a wonder that these people, they get on in life, really, because Chris still talks like he's a 15-year-old emo boy, right? And yet he's teaching his kids educationally, apparently, allegedly. And yet he just talks like that. He doesn't have a clue, does Christopher?
On there, on both sides, ready to go. Spares all fixed and sorted back under there as well. And we've been having a very relaxed kind of day here today. So we had to go through a bit of a saga, let's just say, over the last 24. I've got super, I don't know why, super sore mouth today. So apologies if I'm over for whatever, sorry. Anyway, we had to go through a bit of a loop-de-doop because this tyre size that we need for the Caravan is nowhere to be found anywhere in Athens, literally nowhere. Luckily, the absolutely amazing guy who owns this site that we're on right now used his powers and managed to find us 2 tyres at a garage.
Oh my god, he's still going on about his friggin' tyres. My god, nobody cares, Chris. Nobody cares. Look at your views recently. Nobody actually cares. Right? You nearly blew up on the motorway and still nobody cares about you. Shouldn't that tell you one thing? And that is that nobody gives a damn. Right? They don't want to listen to you and your flumpity-dumpity wife just rabbiting on about shit. Right? Nobody cares about your tyres. Nobody cares about anything that you do anymore. How does that make you feel? Right? You thought it couldn't get any worse than being accused of inappropriately messaging teenagers, but sadly it did. It continued to get worse and worse and worse, didn't it? To the point where you're very much irrelevant now. Some people don't even know that you still vlog. That's gotta hurt, hasn't it?
About 20 minutes away and they can order them in. So we have a really good policy with breakdown for Europe, and when it was up in the air about whether we could get hold of these tyres or not, we let them know what was going on in case we needed to use them to help. And they basically insisted that they came and took the Caravan, took it away to a garage.
I genuinely don't know what's more exciting, listening to this story time with Chris, or listening to the tales of Isabel Ingham's tea time saga, right? If you don't know what I mean, go and watch Isabel's latest vlog. And she talks so much about tea and coffee, tea or coffee, one of those two. and how she's going to make her tea, how she does this to her tea, how it's best without her tea. And it's a whole big saga. And it's genuinely the most boring thing I think I've ever listened to. And then I started listening to Chris talking about tyres for 5 or 10 minutes non-stop.
Fixed it and then brought it back to us, but it might be a long time before they can fix it. So they take it away and then it might take days or a week even to fix it. And at that point, because we don't have anywhere else to stay, they would have put us in a hotel at their cost, and we have a really good breakdown insurance for that reason. So last night we were basically prepping ourselves today to be going into a hotel and them taking the caravan today. But then this morning when I rang them back and to get an update, our friend here that owns the caravan site basically had found this company that can get us 2 tyres by 4 PM today. We decided that between us, basically I was going to go to pick up these tyres with the rims. I was going to get the tyres put on by the tyre company that's 20 minutes away, and then I was going to bring the rims back here. We're going to come out to the site at 6 PM and fit the tyres and double check everything. So double check everything to do with the caravan, all of the workings, everything. They're going to give it a once over basically, just to make doubly sure there wasn't anything that we were missing that was causing these issues. Anyway, in case we had to call them again for any emergency or anything after this stop, it was better to get them to come out and look at it, so then they can't come back and query something that we should have had looked at before. Does that make sense?
Oh my god, he's still talking. He's actually still talking. I'm in disbelief. He's still talking about tyres, is he? Genuinely. Talking about tyres on stop. Chris, you know what I think you should do is you should go and create your own channel, right? Or you actually do already have your own channel, that dead one, right? And go and put your van shit on that channel, right? For people who are interested, because I, for one, am not interested in Chris Ingham talk shit about tyres, right? Don't care. The majority of the iFam do not care either. I promise you that, right? And they are skipping you right now because nobody's listening to this speech. I promise, right? Absolutely nobody in their right mind would be listening to it. The iFam children definitely don't want to listen to it, right? They only want to watch your other children. Well, your children, right? The other people who listen to you, the other iFam, the older ones, the more vulnerable ones as well, right? They don't want to listen to this shit either because they don't have a clue what's going on. Half of them do not own a caravan. Half of them don't know the day of the week, let alone being able to drive and be allowed on a road, right? They're not going to be listening to you witter on about bloody tyres.
So we had to get them to come out basically. We couldn't, although they only came out and screwed the wheels back onto the caravan, I'd already removed both the wheels and took them to this garage myself. I could have easily just put them back on, but they insisted they would come out and see and double check. And we had to do that basically just to make sure that our cover stayed cush in case we need to use them again on this trip. Or in case we pull out of here and for some weird reason these 2 tyres fail, who knows what's going to happen now. I don't trust anything anymore now. So the guy came and he's just left. So caravan is good to go right now. So we're going to be checking out of here tomorrow and getting back on the road. So I just wanted to give you guys an update basically about what's been going on. We've spent the day, apart from going to the tyre shop and back, just chilling, enjoying this place, and it's been really nice. It's actually a gem, this place. It is the perfect stop. If anyone's coming to Athens in a motorhome, you need to come and stay here because it is amazing. The owner is an absolute G. He has helped us non-stop since we arrived. And so we clicked when we arrived. We were talking about loads of cool stuff and we talked about the blowout, and he's just been an absolute legend. He was the one who he's just helped us for everything, so he's been amazing. And this place is so chilled and relaxed. It's basically a campsite, a motorhome hire, motorhome shop, and motorhome modification centre. So they do everything here. They've got motorhomes everywhere that they're modifying, motorhomes that they're hiring out. They'll help you with, we've actually changed our route since being here because they do like this big fold out map for the people that rent motorhomes from here. And it looks insane. The route that they've come up with and planned out here is so good that we're doing it. So that's what we're doing when we leave here basically. We're doing their route. Mila's shouting at me, she's just in the toilet, I won't be a second. These are some of the motorhomes that they actually rent out just parked here. There's cool motorhomes everywhere in Caravans, and there's loads of like old school American ones. Who remembers when we were going to buy that, before we bought the RS motorhomes big truck, we were going to buy the older American Winnebago. That was cool, man. There's a couple of those here as well. I'll show you one. There's one like right next to us down here. Anyway, long story short, if you're coming to stay in Athens, if you're coming to visit Athens, don't risk putting your motorhome or your van in an open air car park or a car park anywhere in the city centre, anywhere in Europe. It's not worth the risk. You're going to get broken into 100%, and that's not Greece. I mean, I learned that in Italy, but that is literally in every single European city. You're risking getting broken into.
Oh, you've had some bad luck, haven't you? You had your car or your van broken into in Italy. Was it Florence, I think, something like that. Somewhere in France, you also was robbed at gunpoint, weren't you, at night? Do you remember that incident? Oh, well, those were the days, weren't they? The days when you used to get, what, 40,000 views per vlog. Yeah. And other times, what else has happened to you, Chris? I think there was another time quite recently where like 2 or 3 cars were broken into on one night. I don't know. They've had some bad luck anyway, but it's not anything like Dubai though. Move to Dubai and you're safe as houses over there. You can leave your phone in your car and it won't get broken into. You can leave your laptop there too if you wish. You could offer it to somebody and they'll say, nah, you're alright, I got my own, I don't need your little iPhone 16, right? I don't need that. I don't need the cash from that because we're all millionaires. We all live over here and we're all safe and we do respect other people's properties. Otherwise, we get put down by the police.
And I would not put that risk on any of my vans or caravans ever again. So I'd always, if you're coming to a city centre, always recommend coming to a campsite. And this place is a gem. You are right near the metro lines, and it is literally one metro line from here all the way into the centre of Athens, literally to the central square of Athens where we went the other day. This is exactly what we were going to buy before we bought the truck. Literally one of these Winnebago American efforts with slide outs. It's so cool, and they are so cool. The only thing is they just look a bit dated. Like, that's my issue with this. With the one we were going to buy, they look a bit dated on the outside. But if you had like a company that could wrap it and replace some of the older, like old bulbs on the outside with like LED modern ones, etc., you could make one of these look so cool. And this is exactly what we were going to buy, pretty much, before we bought the truck. And there's loads of these dotted about here. I'd really love to have a look into one of these and just see what this one was like. Still give me my little Overlander looker any day of the week. I do love vehicles like this, but they're just too big. In real life, they're just a bit big. Yes, darling?
And then the next segment was Sarah just talking us through the kids doing their crafting and stuff like that. You know, the younger kids, the ones that they think will bring in the views for, you know, all the pervs that want to watch them and stuff like that. I don't know why they film their kids, right? I don't really know. It's for money purposes, but nobody wants to watch it, so we're not going to watch it. And those that do want to watch it, there's something wrong with them, so you know. Yeah, so we skip, and then the next clip is actually the next day, apparently.
Morning, iFam. You're joining us on a very peaceful, chilled morning this morning. The little three are just locking my phone. Don't put the password in lots of times. So we've just got up. We're doing kind of a two-day in one today. Because yesterday we ended up being stuck here at the campsite trying to get the tyre. Oh yeah.
First you need to look, first you need to do it like a kid.
Driving without them in the seats, we're literally...
the next day?
Yeah. Driving like 10 metres.
It's a talent thumbnail that we're driving illegally without seatbelts.
Oh, here we are. Yeah, so we've managed to get both tyres sorted out. We've still got the spare, obviously, if anything else was to happen.
If anything else happens, we're going back.
If anything else happens, we're going home. It's so weird that happened. Like, even the guys from the tyre place were like, I've never seen tyres like that have blown out like that.
Are we still talking about tyres? Jesus Christ almighty. It's the next day and the only thing they've got to talk about is tyres. There's nothing else happening in your life except for friggin' tyres. My God. If it's not Chris talking about tyres, Sarah wants to talk about tyres. From one day to the next, 2 full days talking about tyres. 3 if you include the day before that.
Like, it's just so weird, like the whole tyre just exploded. Anyway, the tyres are fixed, we've got 2 new ones on. We've still got the spare just in case, but yeah, we're ready to start this.
My favourite job of all time.
Toilet.
Ew.
We're ready to start the last, sorry, well it is the last area we're exploring.
The last half.
The last half of the trip.
Last half of the trip.
This
Which is going to culminate in something very nice.
Get those scissors out of my face right now.
I just really love you, I can't.
I was just that makes no sense. I was just trimming me Aurora's little fringe. But yeah, we're exploring the Peloponnese here in Greece, which is something we've been really looking forward to doing.
Hang on, what? I thought you were in Athens. I thought you were exploring Athens. You mean to tell me you've gone all that way to Athens and you spent like half a day because the other half was spent in the shops, right? And that's all you spent on Athens, one of the most historical places in the world, and you've decided to spend like a few minutes just, you know, looking in H&M at the historical building. That's pretty much what they did. They went shopping basically in Athens, and that's it. That is it. There's loads more to explore than that. You're supposed to be there for the children and their education. You're actually supposed to be exploring the world for their education. That's what you told everybody. Clearly not.
I've got to say, honestly, the guy in this campsite is just so lovely.
No,
Not only did he give us...
There's no way to describe him other than a
G. Not only did he give us the map of the Peloponnese, and like, which is like a region in Greece, and like things on that map to see and do. But last night he said, come up to my like office for a coffee and let's go through this map. And he literally went through every single place that he recommends us visiting, places that he didn't think would be suitable with little ones. Sit down, come back to me, Tat, so we can get the toilet out. Places that he thought we'd absolutely love. Places that he didn't think would be suitable for the van, so we should maybe give a miss. Campsites.
Places to dump the caravan.
Places to dump.
Not suitable.
Yeah.
With the caravan.
Yeah. So, for example, he told us to visit this certain place that we're definitely going to, but he said, stay on this campsite here, dump your caravan because it will be difficult to tow your caravan on in this region. So, just really good advice that's just completely going to make this last part of our trip really fun. He's just such a lovely guy, just a proper nice Greek family man. Really, really lovely. So yeah, we've got a plan now for the last part of this trip. We are going to be exploring the Peloponnese, which we're really excited for. How scary was it yesterday when we got that wildfire?
Oh yes, that's what it was.
Yesterday we got this thing pop up on our foot. Ew, that looks disgusting.
Ew.
Do you know what that is, guys?
What? Poo.
Well, it's not poo because we don't poo on that toilet, but
I
it's
said
pee.
pee.
You said pee. All right, sorry, I thought you said poo. That is rank. Doesn't smell though.
Yeah, it does smell.
Get down here.
I just said, are you joking? Get down here. But yeah, we had to nip out yesterday to go and basically get the tyres that we'd ordered onto the wheel trims. And
Oh my God, I know, the tyres. You went to get the tyres. I know, I understand the tyres, for friggin' hell's sake. And my God, the tyres. Did you happen to mention the tyres yet?
when we went out yesterday, we got like 3 warning alerts on our phones.
Pass me the back wipes and the spray.
Where's
Back
the
wipes. Excuse me, Jace.
We got the alert too.
We did. Back wipes.
Go.
1 minute, guys. An alert basically about the wildfires, which was so weird because like 5 minutes before that, me and Chris were driving over, we were basically driving up a motorway bridge, and I was like, oh my gosh, look at the smoke over there, like in the forest, like so much black smoke coming up. And I was like, I wonder if that's due to wildfires. And it obviously was quite close to us as well, but yeah, obviously everything was okay, but it was a bit scary, wasn't it?
Yeah,
The alert, because the alert was like, we got the alert and obviously it was in Greek, and at first we couldn't see that it also did say it in English at the bottom.
Did you
but
know
Remember last year when we were here? And we got those emergency alerts a few times for severe thunderstorms before the thunderstorms hit.
Yeah, I do, yeah. Go on, Jace.
Do you know
inside.
Yeah.
Do you know the blue?
One is done. Chris is just going to do toilet 2 now. The girls, who we've left actually on the pitch because it's nice and shaded and cool around there. And then we're going to go back round and pick them up, which is only like 10 metres away. And get on the road. We do still have about a 3-hour drive left.
Yeah, we do.
Lovely job.
Are we going to make
the girls
it?
had some snacks too.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Sit down, please.
Sit down, Maria.
We don't want to fall. Sit on your bum.
Esme got a Bueno cinnamon roll. I got a pistachio and chocolate, Dubai chocolate ice cream.
I got a chicken sandwich.
Isabel got a chicken sandwich. And then I just went to the little shop and I found this little blue Fanta.
Let me try some.
It's like got lemon and Mum said it might be elderflower, I think she said.
Ooh, this is so good. You don't understand. It's perfect. I'm literally saving it for later. It's the best cinnamon roll I've ever had.
When I was younger, I used to be obsessed with like this sparkling elderflower water, and it used to be so good.
Sounds
Really
nice.
good.
No, it was so yummy, but that's really refreshing.
Good.
At first it tastes like sparkling water, but then once you
Ew.
it tastes like Vimto. It tastes like
Okay, let me try.
Look at my hair. Oh my god. Guys, one of my absolute favourite things about van life is going through all the beautiful, tiny, quaint little towns and villages and all those places in a country that you'd never get to see if you flew. Van life's just the best. I love it. You get such a good feel for the place. Also, look at these mountains. It literally feels like, I don't even know, Scandinavia, Switzerland, or somewhere like that right now. It is beautiful, this part of Greece. Oh my goodness. We're only about 1 hour from the place that we're actually heading to. We weren't expecting to get anywhere near it today, but we've made really good progress. So we're about 1 hour away, so we've decided we're just going to stop for the night tonight somewhere around here, not here in the little car park, but somewhere around here. Make some dinner. We're going to make like a pesto pasta for dinner tonight, and then do the last hour tomorrow because it includes getting a ferry. Also, we've not vlogged for a few days and my lips are lipping at the minute, so that's fantastic. I've been taking my tablets. Thankfully the cold sore that was coming out down there hasn't. I've been taking my tablets for like 3 or 4 days now. But we've just come to Lidl because we need cheese for the pasta and milk. And probably a load of other things that we don't actually need, but Sarah need. Like donuts. Why am I so tempted to buy donuts? They look so good. Right, the basket's filling up nicely, guys, but unfortunately I can't film in here because security's looking at me like my camera's some sort of magnet to her wage, and every time I put my camera in my bag, it's like a bit of her wage goes in my bag at the same time or something. She was following me, but it looks like she's buggered off. I hate being full of drop shops by security. Puts me on edge. She just came around the corner. Why did my heart just literally sink? She came around the corner then. That's why the camera like jumped down. Okay, we're out, minus the security one. Does anybody else just smell abroad? Because it hits me in the face every single time I come out of the supermarket, where it's like air conditioned and really cold, and then you come outside and it's like the smell of heat. It's really hard to explain, but you can just smell heat. If anyone knows how to explain it in a better way, then comment below, because if you've been abroad before, you probably know the smell I'm talking about. It's a nice smell, but a weird smell at the same time. Can you smell abroad? Do you know what I mean when I say you can smell abroad?
I can smell you.
I think I just snotted on your head, sorry. But yeah,
Can
you smell abroad?
Though, please?
It looks no different to when it's not in your hair.
So that was pretty much it. I hope you did enjoy that, because I couldn't can't tell you just how much I loved listening to Chris and Sarah talking about tyres. I hope that's all the tyres that they need fixed, because I can't cope with any more of this excitement. It's no wonder to me that their channel is dying a death right now, because their content is dire to say the least, right? Absolutely dire, to the point where I'm struggling to even watch it myself. Really, I am. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed my take on this. Not really much to discuss, really, was there, to be honest. I tried my best anyway. But if you have appreciated the video, please give it a massive thumbs up. Comment all of your thoughts about it down below, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Until next time, take care of yourselves, and bye-bye.